In giving the longest State of the Union address, NTD's Melina Weisskopf brings us reactions.
Democrats' response to President Trump's State of the Union speech made a focus of affordability and protesting Trump's immigration policies. The newly elected Democrat governor of Virginia, Abigail Spanberger, gave the official Democrat rebuttal. It was a swift speech mainly focused on countering Trump's economic and immigration policies.
So I'll ask again. Is the president working to make life more affordable for you and your family? We all know the answer is no. And yet, our president has sent poorly trained federal agents into our cities, where they have arrested and detained American citizens and people who aspire to be Americans.
Democrats chose Virginia Governor Spanberger to give this rebuttal mainly because she represents an area that Democrats took back from Republican control in the most recent election. As for Republicans, they, of course, were celebrating what they say was a long speech because of a long list of wins on their side so far.
It was officially the longest one because he had a lot of wins to tout and a lot of great messages to present to the American people.
He talked about the foreign investment in the United States that he has brought back into the United States. In just 12 months, President Trump has brought $18 trillion worth of foreign investment into the United States, where Joe Biden, across his entire 4 years in office, brought less than $1 trillion back in.
President Trump just asked a simple question, to stand up if you support American citizens or do you support illegals in this country. I didn't see hardly any Democrats standing.
Now, there were some moments during the speech where you could see the sharp divide between the parties on especially the immigration issue. When President Trump touted his immigration action, two progressive lawmakers tried to heckle him. But for the most part, Democrats silently protested Trump's speech. House Democrat leader Hakeem Jeffries actually told members before the speech that if they felt they were going to have outbursts, to not attend the speech at all and instead protest by not going. And President Trump pointed out that silent protest style when he was talking about his attempts to end violent crime. He highlighted the fact that Democrats chose to stay seated.
How do you not stand? How do you not stand? I'm asking this Congress to pass tough legislation to ensure that violent and dangerous repeat offenders are put behind bars, and importantly, that they stay there.
While there are clear divides on many issues, President Trump's speech also provoked unity in some cases. These are mainly moments when special guests were recognized, like when the president surprised a guest, Alejandra Gonzalez. She was reunited at the speech with her uncle Enrique, who was returned back to the U.S. after being kidnapped by former Venezuelan dictator Nicolas Maduro. Democrats cheered with Republicans on that front. There was also an applause on both sides when President Trump recognized Erica Kirk, whose husband, Charlie Kirk, was assassinated last year. The president, when recognizing her, called for an end to political violence, which got support from both sides of the aisle. And on the policy front, there was a moment of unity when Trump called to ban congressional stock trading. Lawmakers are now ramping up efforts to get the ban on stock trading passed through Congress after years of effort. Reporting from Washington, D.C., Melina Weisskopf, NTD News.
President Trump says this is the golden age of America.